Caterpillar, all that yellow machinery we're seeing on construction sites around the world. The famous company is a household name when it comes to hard work, and it looks like it plans to capitalize on its reputation by entering the pickup truck segment. Yes, you heard us right. The new 2025 Caterpillar pickup truck is set to blow minds. This kind of news is something we've been finding regularly on the internet lately. Digital renderings, blog posts, and YouTube videos became a bit of news and turned it into the most anticipated truck for next year. The officials, on the other hand, are quiet, which clearly indicates that all this may just be a way for clickbaiters to gain more attention. After all, the launch is reportedly planned for the next year, but at the same time, there's no pre-marketing, while the fact that Caterpillar has never built a light, heavy, or medium-duty truck ever before doesn't leave much room for optimism. But you know what they say never. We won't exclude the possibility of seeing the yellow machinery competing in this highly profitable segment completely. Instead, let's speculate a bit and see what could be the possible design solution and what others are suggesting and expecting, or better say, wishing. But before we start, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Previews, reviews, and look-backs at the icons of the past, these are some pretty good reasons to check out the channel. A quick overview. The first time we heard about Caterpillar's arrival in the pickup truck segment, one thing came to our minds. What would this mean for the segment where the positions were established decades ago? The Big Three. These companies have been in the segment for a very long time, so the next logical question is, what would Caterpillar bring to the table? Well, this company enjoys an impressive reputation for its heavy machinery. Known for robust and reliable construction and mining equipment, the Caterpillar has always been associated with two words: durability and performance. So that kind of expertise would certainly leave its mark in the pickup truck segment by leveraging and building even tougher and more reliable trucks compared to what we're seeing today. All that ruggedness, as well as a combo of advanced engineering and reliability, would translate to a pickup truck that's ideal for a hard work environment, as well as adventurous off-road enthusiasts. We're talking about a combo of toughness and innovation that could set some new standards in this highly competitive segment. Of course, being new to the segment is not easy, but Caterpillar isn't exactly without experience. For a long time, it's been producing powerful engines and other truck components for various manufacturers. Its diesel engines have been powering all kinds of commercial trucks, providing an excellent mix of performance and durability. Engines, transmissions, and drivetrains. Caterpillar knows how it's done and how to integrate all this technology into the new segment. 2025 Caterpillar pickup truck. What would it look like? As you've probably already noticed, this video is full of would and if words, and that shouldn't surprise you, considering that there's no word from the officials about this pickup. At the moment, we're relying on unofficial sources, and when it comes to the exterior design, there are a couple of digital renderings that show what the Caterpillar pickup would look like. If you take a look at these couple of images, you can notice typical full-size pickup proportions combined with rugged aesthetics. Aggressive grille, large air intake, muscular wheel arches, and other elements all contribute to the overall pretty impressive appearance. But at the same time, these renderings show a problematic side of the potential arrival of this pickup. Namely, if you look a little bit closer, it turns out that digital artists didn't have too much inspiration for the Caterpillar truck, because these renderings show familiar designs. On one of the images, you can notice it's actually a heavily revised variant of a Chevrolet truck with a familiar design language that's been upgraded with a lot of additional bodywork. Then, on another, there's a heavily revised F-150 with the Caterpillar badge on the grille instead of the blue oval. In other words, no one has a clue what this pickup could look like. In any case, these renderings look great as they show the new pickup with a commanding presence. Besides sharp edges and rugged appearance, they also show a bit of a futuristic touch with all those LED lighting groups on both ends. From the side though, the first thing to notice is impressive ground clearance, along with incredibly fat tires, which clearly suggests the high off-road aspiration of the new truck. A massive step rail extends along the side, suggesting that this is going to be a pretty challenging truck to climb on. Robust, smart, configurable. With all its experience in designing heavy industrial machines, it's pretty clear that the 2025 Caterpillar pickup won't lack ruggedness. But its key parts will also be designed to be practical and, let's say, smart. Of course, the cargo bed is one of the things that come to mind. Composite materials, scratch-resistant, and capable of withstanding any outside factor, the Caterpillar's cargo bed would certainly be ready for any kind of action. Sources also speculate about the integrated power system with multiple 120-volt plugs that could turn this pickup into a super practical remote power station. Speaking of the cargo bed, another thing that comes to mind is configurability. Logically, we expect to see at least 2 variants offered, with the crew and single or extended cab, and therefore shorter and longer cargo bed. But some sources suggest something different, something way more flexible compared to future competitors. Namely, there's been a lot of talk about removable body panels and other parts of the truck, which would allow drivers to easily reconfigure their vehicle in the way that they can easily replace the rear part of the cabin for additional cargo bed space if needed, and of course, vice versa. How this is going to work, we still don't know, but if Caterpillar is able to design something like this without compromising on torsional rigidity and overall sturdiness, it could be a game changer. Powertrain Performance EV. Of course, things like styling and smart design solutions wouldn't mean much without proper performance and capabilities. As we already mentioned, Caterpillar may not have much experience in making these kinds of vehicles, but it's been providing other manufacturers with powertrain, transmission, and drivetrain, so it knows how it's done. And if we consider that this company has always been famous for its capable diesel engines, it's clear that oil burners are going to be a primary option, presumably with 8 cylinders. Displacement, power, torque, we haven't heard anything about potential figures, but on the other hand, certain numbers are circulating around the network performance-wise. Some sources even came up to 0 to 60 times going around 5.5 seconds, suggesting that most capable versions wouldn't be just work-oriented, but also quite engaging to drive. As for towing capacity, we can hear about numbers like 35 or 40,000 pounds, clearly suggesting that a 1-ton variant would be on offer, along with a gooseneck and other heavy-duty towing equipment. As for the payload, sources speculate around 8,000 pounds, again, quite a typical rating for the heavy-duty segment. As a company that has a lot of experience with towing and hauling, Caterpillar might bring up a couple of extra tricks to beat the competition. We're talking about technical solutions like the so-called load adaptive control, which is a technology that uses sensors to detect weight distribution in the cargo bed, trailer, and the whole vehicle, and then automatically adjust the suspension and drivetrain for optimal performance and safety. As for the all-electric version, not many things have been said so far in terms of power, range, towing capacity, etc. Still, experts presume it would be even quicker than the diesel, potentially being able to hit 60 in just 4 seconds. Interior design. Not much has been said about the interior design either, but still, digital artists came up with a couple of suggestions with typical pickup truck ruggedness of the dashboard design mixed with a set of modern tech features, including a digital instrument cluster as well as a massive infotainment screen on the center stack. Without any doubt, this will be a modernly equipped truck while, as we already mentioned, there should be both crew and single or extended cab variants on offer. Besides comfort and convenience, modern times also require a lot in terms of safety, not just passive systems like airbags, but also a bunch of active safety and driver assistance systems to be relevant in this popular segment of the automotive industry. Things like automatic emergency braking are pretty much a must, just like goodies like lane centering and rear cross traffic alert are, at least as options. Finally, we expect to see some kind of advanced camera system and other systems that help with the trailer and maneuvering in general. Release date and price. As we've already mentioned, the officials are still quiet about the 2025 Caterpillar pickup truck, but nevertheless, many expect to see it already next year, even though there's no sign of a marketing campaign at the moment. If it arrives, our rough estimate is that base versions could go around $65,000, while the most expensive variants could easily reach six figures. What do you think about the 2025 Caterpillar pickup truck? Is it gonna happen at all, or is this just wishful thinking from some truck enthusiast? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.